8 of my coaching clients this year told me the exact same thing. They found me while researching through ChatGPT who to hire that specializes in YouTube for lead generation and audience growth. It wasn't Instagram, it was ChatGPT. And getting recommended by ChatGPT comes down to one YouTube video and what I do with the transcript of that YouTube video. I'm going to show you exactly how that works. I want to be very clear in what those clients were searching or researching on ChatGPT when they got recommended my name. As I mentioned earlier, they were researching on ChatGPT who to hire to use YouTube as a lead generator, who could help them find clients on YouTube versus the never-ending Instagram hamster wheel. These are very specific questions that real buyers, real people who are ready to invest in a coaching program are actually looking for the solution. And these are the people that have a real budget to spend on a coaching program. And AI hands them the short list. And I was on that list. Most coaches aren't. I'm not even the biggest person talking about YouTube for lead generation, but I was the one at the top of that list. So I want to walk through how these AI platforms actually decide who they're going to recommend and the one video system you can set up in your business this week to make sure your name gets on that list. Because the coaches who are setting this up this year right now are going to own their niche for years to come when it comes to AI's recommendation. How buyers research and determine who they're going to spend their money on has completely changed in the last year or so, because future clients of yours aren't just going to Google to search anymore. They're doing deep dive analysis and research on AI tools like Chat, Perplexity, Claude. And you need to understand why this is so important, because the people who are using these platforms to research who to hire are the warmest people that you can get in front of. Because people who find you through AI search convert at 14.2%. Regular organic Google traffic converts at just 2.8% on average. That's a 5-time difference. People that have AI recommend you as the best person in your niche, they're 5 times more likely to become your client than a person who finds you in Google search. And it gets even more specific based on the AI platform. Claude users convert at just over 16.8%. ChatGPT users, they're at 14.2%. Perplexity is at just over 12% conversion rate, but all are way higher than organic Google search. Why? Because nobody is opening these AI platforms and just casually searching, who should I hire to help me get coaching clients from YouTube videos? That's a question of someone who's doing some deep research to make a buying decision. She is down to researching who should she invest in. And AI is going to give her 3 to 5 names. And that's the short list you need to be on. And if you're not, you are going to become invisible, because this is the way buyers are researching and deciding who to invest in. So then the question you may be having is, well, how does AI determine who's on their short list and how do I get on it? You need to first understand it's not a random list, and it's absolutely not who has the biggest following. And the answer, when I dug into it, really surprised me. And it's really great news for those of you that are coaches. So a December 2025 study from Ahrefs analyzed 75,000 brands to figure out what actually predicts whether AI is going to recommend you. And they tested everything that you can think of: backlinks, website authority, social following, and the single strongest predictor of AI visibility, stronger than anything else in any study over the last 2 years, was a YouTube presence. Now, we can get really statisticky here, and I can tell you the correlation was 0.737, which means in plain English, YouTube presence and AI recommendation moved together more closely than any other factor that they measured. Not your Instagram, but YouTube. And I've got proof. This isn't just theory. This isn't just tests or case studies. This is an actual screenshot of something I typed into ChatGPT the other day, very specific to why my clients say they come to work with me. It is words that I've had my clients actually tell me that they've used to find me. And you can see I'm right there, the first one recommended. I don't have the biggest following when it comes to YouTube gurus or YouTube educators, but when my future client is researching the problem that they have and how they want to solve it, AI knows that I'm the best person to do that because of my library of YouTube content. And the reason why this is all because of YouTube makes sense once you start to see how these AI tools source their answers. Google AI Overview cites YouTube in 23.3% of their video content citations. That's more than any other platform. Across all AI engines, YouTube now shows up in 16% of AI answers, which as of this year is more than Reddit, which used to be the #1 sourced platform resource for AI answers. Your videos have transcripts, they have timestamps, and a topic AI can really parse. A YouTube video is that machine readable proof of your expertise. But here's where the plot twists that nobody's really talking about. And it's the reason why the system I'm about to give you has 2 parts, not just one, not just posting a YouTube video and hoping AI recommends it. These AI platforms don't cite all the same things. An analysis of 680 million citations found that only 11% of sources cited by ChatGPT are also cited by Perplexity. 11%. These 2 AI platforms basically live in 2 different worlds. ChatGPT leans towards Wikipedia and YouTube. Perplexity leans towards fresh content and community discussion. And Claude, nearly 44% of what Claude cites is blog content. So if all you have are YouTube videos, you're really strong on ChatGPT and Google AI, but weaker on Claude. If all you have is a blog, now you're the reverse of that. The coaches getting recommended across the board on all of these AI platforms have both. And here's the part I love the most about this. You don't have to create both from scratch. So here's the system that I've been using for years with every single video that I post on this channel. I focused all of my content YouTube first. YouTube is the most powerful piece of platform. YouTube is the start of my content flywheel. So I focus on strategically building videos for the YouTube platform first. Then I take the transcripts of this YouTube video. We actually run it through Claude. We have specific skills set up and specific knowledge bases set up into Claude to then take this YouTube video, because it's my voice, it's very particular to how I'm speaking, and turn it into a blog post in less than 30 seconds using Claude. And what Claude does, not only uses my voice, but it also sets it up for prime optimization for AI and also SEO. The right headers, the right keywords, structured the way AI actually reads content. Then we take this YouTube video and embed it into the blog post. Same expertise, same topic, 2 different formats, and they reinforce each other because a blog post with an embedded video sends stronger relevant signals than either one alone. And then what you've done is you've also covered the citation preferences of every major AI platform in just one filming session of one YouTube video. The video now feeds ChatGPT and Google AI, and the blog feeds Claude. The freshness of creating weekly new content for your blog and your YouTube feeds Perplexity, because Perplexity cites content published in the last 30 days. And it favors it at about an 82% rate. Every new video plus blog pair that you publish resets your freshness clock on Perplexity. Now, the SEO crowd is going to tell you just write more blog posts and optimize your website. Here's why that advice is completely broken in 2026 and beyond. A Moz study of 40,000 keywords found that 88% of citations in Google's AI answers do not come from the top 10 organic search results. Read that again. Ranking on page 1 of Google doesn't get you cited in Google AI. The old game of doing SEO and the new game of doing SEO is completely disjointed. And brands mentioned across trusted sources predict AI citations 3 times better than backlinks do. Backlinks. This thing SEO agencies charge thousands of dollars a month to build for you. 3 times weaker than just being mentioned and present where AI actually looks, which for video is YouTube, and for text is a blog with your name on it. And this system, fortunately for you, compounds whether or not you keep feeding it. One of my clients hasn't posted a new YouTube video in over a year. Her old videos still pull in hundreds of views a month from AI tools like ChatGPT and Claude. She gets the same traffic from ChatGPT as she gets from Instagram, from YouTube videos she made years ago. Because once AI learns your name is the answer to a specific problem, it keeps handing your name out every time for free while you get to the pool, which is where I'm about headed in a few hours. If you haven't heard, it is summer vacation and there's a lot of noise going down with my children. So this is where we're trying to get, and why I focus on these YouTube videos so I can get them done, I can get them going, working for me while I take the kids to the pool. And you're probably thinking, well, AI is never going to recommend me because I'm so small and I don't even get that many videos. This is totally wrong. And the data on this proves you're wrong. A study of 100 million AI citations found the correlation between subscriber count and getting cited by AI is effectively zero. 40% of AI cited videos have fewer than 1,000 views. AI doesn't care how big your channel is. It cares whether it can tell exactly what your video is about and exactly who you help. A 200 viewed video with a crystal clear topic beats a 200,000 viewed video that's about everything and nothing at the same time, which means for your video to be cited by AI, you need three things. One, a specific problem in your title, the kind your ready to buy viewer is actually typing into AI when they are doing their research. Two, you say who you help and what you solve out loud on camera in plain language so the transcript can capture that. So for example, I mentioned earlier, I help coaches use YouTube as a lead generation to their coaching program. And the third thing you need is a blog version that lives on your website with the same clarity because Claude will read that. It's machine legible in both formats. That's the game we're playing right now in 2026 and beyond. It's about being clear so the machines now can categorize you correctly. I'm actually going to be hosting a workshop that walks you through how to build these videos on YouTube, how to pick the topics, and how to create the sequence of videos that work best, not only for AI, but a funnel to get a cold viewer watching multiple videos of yours so that by the time they watch 2, 3, 4, 5 videos, they are ready to apply to your coaching program. Make sure you grab a ticket to that workshop at trenalittle.com/workshop because we are literally going to build out your first 5 videos for YouTube, making sure that those video titles and the content of that video will get AI to recommend you for your niche. So what you should do right now this week, 3 simple steps. Pick the one problem your ready to buy client is asking, researching AI about. This isn't a beginner question. You want to think of it as a hiring decision question. Are they going to hire you as their coach if you can answer this question for them? 2, make one YouTube video answering that question where you say out loud who you help and what you solve for them. And 3, turn that transcript into a blog post. That's the system that's going to help you in today's world with AI being as prominent as it is. The coaches that are doing this right now are basically building a moat for themselves. Every video blog pair that you publish is another reason for AI to say your name instead of somebody else's. And if you wait on doing this system, your competitors are going to realize this is what's working and they are going to be the ones on the ChatGPT, the Perplexity, the Claude shortlist, and you're going to miss out. Now, if you want proof that a small channel can make boatloads of money, I'm talking over $100,000, watch this video on your screen right now because it breaks down how my one client was able to make $150,000 from just 16 videos in less than 150 subscribers. Click to watch that now.